I was pulled to one side and I was told I had to give a sample for the wider people. It was literally the most awkward experience of my life. So to give you kind of an outline of what happened, an old guy followed me to the toilet. He then proceeded to stare at my wiener whilst I gave a sample, so I weed into a cup. And what made the experience even more enjoyable is that it took place in literally the smallest cubicle you've ever seen. It was like someone had built it just to make me feel more awkward. It was like I could barely fit in it myself. Not to mention this old guy like squashed in behind me, just looking over and peering at me. I know that's how it has to be, but trust me, it was outrageously awkward. So if you're feeling a little jealous right now about that wonderful experience I got to have, give this video a like, just make me feel better. Good morning and welcome to another video. And I've just woken up. I'm currently hanging out with this little dude. Good morning. Who is intent on getting some milk out of this bottle, which has quite clearly been empty for the last hour. I've already had breakfast. I had some crunchy nut cornflakes because, let's face it, they're unbelievably good. And before I get on with my day, I thought I would talk to you about the video thumbnail and title. Right, in accordance with the thumbnail and the video title, I'm going to talk about the term fake natty. Now, if you look through the comment sections on my videos, particularly my recent videos, you'll see that I'm accused of being a fake natty pretty frequently. It's increased over the last few months as my channel's grown, and I guess you kind of expect that, you know, as you get bigger, you get more positive stuff, but you also get more negative stuff. To be a fake natty basically means you're taking drugs and you're lying about it. So you're not natural, but you are claiming to be natural. And let me just clarify before we go any further, I do not take drugs. I've never taken drugs and I never will do. And I actually recently did a drugs test. So if you watched my competition video from a few weeks ago, you'd know this. Basically, after the comp finished, I was pulled to one side and I was told I had to give a sample for the wider people. It was literally the most awkward experience of my life. So to give you kind of an outline of what happened, an old guy followed me to the toilet. He then proceeded to stare at my wiener whilst I gave a sample, so I weed into a cup. And what made the experience even more enjoyable is that it took place in literally the smallest cubicle you've ever seen. It was like someone had built it just to make me feel more awkward. It was like I could barely fit in it myself. Not to mention this old guy like squashed in behind me, just looking over and peering at me. I know that's how it has to be, but trust me, it was outrageously awkward. So if you're feeling a little jealous right now about that wonderful experience I got to have, give this video a like, just make me feel better. Anyway, after the test took place, I went through all the protocol of like doing the A and B sample. Like, it's pretty bizarre. You have to literally pour your urine into 2 cups, and the whole time I was thinking, imagine if I spill this, if I pour my like urine over a table, this is going to be like an even like higher level of awkwardness. Luckily I didn't. They said that you only hear back if you fail, and they said it will take like 2 weeks. It's been almost 3 weeks, I haven't heard back, so it's safe to say that I passed. Now, I'm not naive. I know a lot of people that are writing these comments, they're gonna say it proves nothing, and that, you know, I've got some kind of like super drugs lab where I'm taking stuff that is completely undetectable and blah, 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 but I'm not. The truth is, I'm fortunate enough to have pretty decent genetics, and I was born with a ridiculously fast metabolism, which obviously helps as well. And ultimately, there are guys out there who are also not taking drugs that look better than me and that are a lot stronger than me, so it really isn't that hard to believe. Basically, if you've been watching my channel for any kind of reasonable period of time, I'd like to think that you realise I am natural. From my perspective, I don't really think I can do much more to kind of prove that to you, and if you still, like, for some reason are convinced that I am taking something, then like, I really don't know what you're basing that on, you know, it literally makes no sense to me. It would be a bit like someone saying, I love your red shirt, Matt. Thanks, mate, but it's kind of like more grey. No, it's definitely red. I mean, like, I can see it is actually grey. It's red. Anyway, I feel like I've exhausted this topic, so let's get on with the video. Heading to the gym, and this is a pretty big session. Firstly, because it's Monday, and Monday sessions are always like the heaviest day of the week. But mainly because of my hip. So if you watched my last couple of videos, you know that I've had an injury that I've been pretty concerned about. I think it may be okay, but I haven't gone heavy for like a week now, so today's the first time where I'm gonna properly test it out. To be honest, I'm a bit nervous because obviously if it isn't alright, then I'm kind of screwed, but I don't know, I'm feeling kind of cautiously optimistic. Anyway, in terms of the session, I've got to do squats, bench and deadlift. I'm going to work up to an AMRAP set, so I'll show you those because obviously the other stuff is pretty boring. But yeah, I'm here now outside the gym, so the next thing you will see is my squat AMRAP set. that I do. Obviously the weight isn't mega heavy, but the issue I'm having is that maybe it's more a mental thing, but I feel scared to drop into the hole really fast because of my hip. So I feel like I'm almost doing pause squats, which is kind of hindering me. The good news is I can feel my hip, but it's not a problem. It's not getting worse. It's okay, I can squat, so that's good. Right, let's bench press. That's okay. Probably see it when I finish. I'm struggling with my hip because where it's like extended, and then I'm trying to get myself up. I feel like a beached whale or like a really fat person. But yeah, bench was fine. Done. Deadlift time. That'll do. Kind of similar to my squats in that I can feel my hip the whole time, but it's not really hindering me, so I guess that's good news. Okay, I'm gonna do some light front squats, then I'm done. And I'm finished, and that was, all things considered, fairly good. If you're wondering, by the way, why I did the light front squats, I'm basically experimenting this cycle with switching the leg extensions and low curls I was doing with front squats, because I think that, well, firstly, I'm bored of those. I thought it'd be nice to do something different, and secondly, I think there may be some more carryover. Who knows, we'll find out shortly. Yeah, it was okay. I mean, bear in mind, this is like kind of the start for me, so the weights weren't particularly impressive. They were fairly light by my standards, but give me a few months, when it gets around to October and the big one, I'm confident I'm going to be a completely different person, but we'll see. Right, I've got some protein here, I've got a banana here, I'm going to have those, then I'm going to go home, grab Sayers and Luca, and possibly go and get some lunch like somewhere. Home for training, and we had a little bit of a change of plan because Sayers is a culinary genius. She's going to put something together as we speak. So we've got,
because I'm a miser.
Well, oh yeah, and also because she's a miser, so we'd rather eat at home than go out. We've got some toast over there on the go, got some avocado here, some bacon in the oven, which is from Muscle Food, by the way. It's really handy. We always get stuff from them, freeze it, and then defrost it as and when we need it. Link in the description if you want to get that. And then we're going to have some eggs. Where the hell are the eggs? Oh my god, you already got them out. Eggs over there. So we have like a sweet little like bacon, avocado and egg on toast situation, which I had a while ago from a place called Brew, and it was sick, so we're going to try and recreate that. Luca is already eating his lunch, bit rude. Excuse me, you're already eating. He's really good at not making a mess when he eats. He just like keeps it all contained, doesn't go on the floor at all, doesn't go all over his hands and his face, to the point when we had to get him like a painting apron, because otherwise he literally covers his clothes. Oh, that's nice. Do you want to drink? Drink?
You look so cute.
Ooh, delicious. And this is it. My excitement levels are very high as we speak. I'm going to get like a good cross section and then give it a mark out of 10. I used to always be like really anti-avocado. I still don't like avocado by itself. When you put it on toast with stuff, it's really good. And that is incredible. Honestly, I'm not lying, that is incredible. Never tried it before. Avocado, bacon, egg on toast. It is the greatest. I'm going to eat this, then have a shower because quite frankly, I stink. I showered, I'm clean, I'm walking backwards, and it is a freaking awesome day. Like the weather over the last few days has got way better. It's now starting to feel like summer, plus it isn't windy, which makes it way better for logging. We are out. Luca is at full throttle, although he's actually quite tired, but his side partner is looking slick. Yeah, we're gonna go like into the high street because I have basically where I've lost weight, like none of my clothes fit now, so I've got shorts and stuff that where the waist, yeah, it didn't fit anyway, but the waist is like ridiculously too big, so I'm gonna get the waist taken in on a couple of pairs of shorts. And
when you carry Luca, then they just fall down.
Yeah, so literally we were out yesterday, I had Luca on my shoulders and my shorts literally were falling down, so I had to walk behind me and hold them up. Yeah, we're gonna get some coffee, maybe get some cake and stuff, and then just kind of enjoy the weather. Shorts are done, we now have ice lollies. It's really hot. Wound up on the beach, it's still an unbelievably good day, like, yeah, still an awesome the sea looks. Luca is currently taste testing every single stone on the beach. It's not food, Luca, they're stones. And I am going to end the video here because I think it's already fairly long and I want to just kind of like relax and not think about filming anymore. So I sincerely hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you have enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you tomorrow.